Sorry, it's just the way you said it.
I know exactly.
Oh, it scared me.
I'm trying to force you to have kids. I told you I don't want no more, but I want a kid.
Yeah,
That's not
right.
gonna work.
I had one of my friends, give me a call, and he's dating. I'm not gonna say any names. Don't
No,
stress out here. Don't stress out. I got no names. He's like, don't say it.
Yeah, don't say it.
Dating a younger woman, and she wants kids, and. Oh yeah, we'll go into that too.
Which is normal.
Yeah, she wants kids, and he is older and
has kids already.
more mature, and he already has kids, and he doesn't want any more kids. And he's like, "What do I do?" And I just said, I can't tell somebody what to do.
Oh yes, you can, because he asked you.
Yeah, well, I did tell him.
Okay, because he asked you, so you don't have to tell it.
Because we're very good friends, and I just said, "Look, it's inevitable. You know what's going to happen. So." You either end it now or you end it later. So do you want to go further into this, or do you want to drag it? And you got to be, again, mindful of the other person. So this woman's telling you she wants to have kids, so you're going to hold her back from a situation and a life experience that she wants to experience. So, let the butterfly free and, go do her thing. Or
better yet, what you'll have a situation is somewhere down the road that she is in another relationship with another guy and still with you. Because it happens like that too. Yeah. That you told this woman so long you don't want to have a baby, and all of a sudden, she finds somebody that lights her up, tells her all the beautiful things she want to hear that you're not telling her, and now she comes to you. Either she's pregnant by somebody that's not yours, and this is just life. And now you got to deal with this pain when you could have stopped this a long time ago because you were selfish at one moment.
Yeah.
The earlier moment, she was selfish. You thought about you. I don't want no kids right now. She wanted them. Just let her free.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We don't have the same views. I want you to experience that. Yeah. Because I can't give it to you. I care about you enough to let you go get it.
That's a beautiful point. Caring about the person and caring about them and saying, hey, look, you know what? This is what she really wants. And taking a time, the chance to think about it and go, hey, what are her needs? I can't provide that for her, or I'm not willing to provide it for her, both, and let her be free.
They call that unconditional love.
Yes, unconditional love.
That's what they call that.
That is such a beautiful thing.
Yes.
And
that's being selfish. I'm putting you before me.
Selfless, absolutely.
I'm putting you before me. Even though this hurts me, that's what you want, you go do that.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate gift to somebody.
I don't know if a lot of people have that or have experienced that or.
Well, we have it in us. We have not exercised it.
Yes.
We're loving beings by nature.
Yeah.
That's what we are. It's just it's been pushed down so much from society and pain that we, like my teacher said, we have a small eye. Said when you're a kid, you're told what you can't do, who you are, you're this, you're black, you're this, and all these different things. Says so your eye becomes like this. She said when you was a kid, kids explored everything.
Yeah, eyes wide open.
She said kids. She said, look at a kid. A kid is not afraid of anything. Explores everything. But as an adult, you're like, oh, I'm not doing this. I don't do that. Yeah. I don't like this music over here. I don't like these type of people, or I don't go around them. That's that eye that has become so small.
It's sad. It's sad. I was talking about that with one of my clients yesterday, and talking about it's so sad because I was talking about unconditional love, and when I thought about unconditional love, obviously there's that unconditional love between your children and
which is an easy
that
one.
That's easy. And like that's not even like you can't.
You do that by default with your eyes closed. That fall into oops. I unconditionally love you, son, daughter.
Yeah, you just
by accident. Oops.
It does. But I was thinking about my experience of unconditional love, and what I thought about was my dog. No. And I know it's just, one of those things that I'm not going to cry, I promise. I probably will. But the thing is that, I thought about this, and it was so sad to me because I thought the only experience that I could recall of unconditional love, of somebody not,
looking for anything back.
Yeah, wanting this, or you owe me, or this, that, and the other, was from my little dog Jackson. And what a beautiful experience. And if we could only have that with other people.
Exactly.
And so slowing down to really think about, again, what we want, what our needs are, so that we can give that and provide that to other people. And that's where expectations come in. I want to talk about the word expectations because I hear this all the time. My friends, my mom used to say it to me all the time, my sister, my family, that I had too high of expectations. Do you believe that statement to be that people can have too high of expectations?
No, because we didn't have high expectations, whatever, we would not evolve as human beings. We'd be still on horses or walking the desert. So somebody had a high expectation for us to be an airplane. Somebody had a high expectation for us to have cars to drive. Someone had a high expectation for us to have nice clothes to wear, air conditioned, lights.
I know, that feels good. Thank you, by the way, Lee.
Lights. So if nobody had the high expectations, then we wouldn't have evolved.
Yes.
So I don't think anybody has high expectations. You just have somebody that meets those expectations.
Absolutely. And it needs to be reciprocal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That's what I meant. Is you have a reciprocal connection where somebody's willing to meet those expectations.
Absolutely, and in my defense, and I always say, and I believe it, and I know it's true to be from my heart, is that I expect that from people because that is what I give.
That's what, exactly. And that's what, that's the one thing they always say, be the person you want to to be with. So if I want to be loved, I'm not going to wait for you to hug me and kiss me. There's some people that didn't receive a lot of affection, they're not going to give you affection.
Yeah.
But you're sending a wrong energy. So you're getting mad at me because you're not. I'm not being affectionate with you, but you're not initiating it.
Yeah.
So you become the thing you want to be. So if I want affection, I'm going to be all over you. You know, I'm going to be the teacher of that because I wasn't taught it.
Nice.
So now I'm actually pushing through pain to get it.
Yeah.
But I'm creating more pain if I don't go after it.
Yeah.
So I'm making you the person that has to give me something I never receive. So that puts you always at my mercy. And if you don't do it, then I'm always going to be upset. So if I want something, let me just go get it.
Yeah.
I want to kiss. I want to hug. I want to tell you I love you. I'm going to tell you first.
Yeah.
Oh, you never tell me you love me. Well, how often do you tell that person?
Yeah, that's a one thing too. And what about when you're in relationships and people are like, "Well, don't you love me? You didn't say it. You didn't say it on the phone." Or I had an ex-boyfriend. I'm not going to mention any names. Sorry. I'm not mentioning any names today. But he used to say, if I didn't say it,
give us the initials.
A.
No.
Last name M.
No. A-M initials. And then I got to tell something that because I said I was going to tell one of my friends. I'm going to let you go on your comment. Remind me to come back to what one of my friends said about love. That was one of the deepest things I had ever heard. So,
okay, don't forget.
I'm
so
not,
hold on. I'm going to say this real quick because I don't want you to.
Yes.
But going back to that, so it's not authentic and it's not in the moment, and if you feel it and you say it, then say it.
Yes.
But don't force somebody to be something they're not, or say something. I can still love you and not say it. I can love you today.
Well, but it has to be some type of, the heart has to feel it.
Yeah.
The heart. Yeah. So a person could be, when a person is shut down from a traumatic experience as a child, maybe didn't get a lot of hugs as a kid. Yeah. Their mom didn't hug them. Their dad didn't hug them. So how can you? So basically, you're saying that you shouldn't force that person. That person has to be forced.
Yeah.
Some type of situation has to change their paradigm.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, they're still the victim. I'm still the victim of my childhood. My mom didn't give me a lot of hugs. My dad didn't give me a lot of hugs. Yeah. I want you to give all that to me.
Yeah.
So it's like, why don't you be the giver of it? Because now you erase that pain that you have.
Yeah, and pulled it out of them.
Yes.
And
do you agree with that?
I love it. I totally, absolutely agree. And that's the thing too, because we play games, and there's the games of right, and there's the games of well, he didn't call, she didn't call. Or,
I'm not calling her. I'm not calling her. He just say I'm sorry. I'm not. She just say I'm sorry. I'm not saying I'm sorry. Forget that. You didn't text me this morning. I ain't texted you.
Oh, yeah.
That's good morning. You usually say good morning. You say, I'm not saying good morning to you.
That is my favorite one. Yeah. I actually am so guilty of that.
I think we all are, yeah.
That's the one thing, and if anyone's
listening
out there,
like, look,
see,
this
future prospects, it's like that morning text, good morning beautiful, or good morning gorgeous, or whatever it is.
It's amazing.
But when it doesn't come, you're like, what happened?
Yeah. But you know what I've learned to do, because remember we have years. Like I talk to my son about this all the time. When I'm telling him information, I said, dude, I have years and years of experiences that when I go through something, I draw on those experiences before I make a decision. Yeah. You don't have none of that. Yeah. You're like, well, Dad, I don't understand. Son, I have so many experiences that my mind, they talk about how fast our mind thinks, or our subconscious mind thinks, about a situation. As soon as we see something, it is already laid it out. This is how it's going to be, this is how it can be, this could be painful, this could be hurtful. You already think about it. It's already done. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, and our decisions are made that quickly.
Yes.
And talking about thinking on the spot, working as an officer before, I mean, crisis management, you're thinking on the spot, on the fly. I mean, that's even more expedited than what it is naturally for us, other human beings. Crisis management and solution-oriented. Also, managers are like that as well. Coming from a management background, It's you're thinking. So I want to say one more thing because I want you to go back to that. I don't want you to forget. So
No,
don't forget. Hold it. But
Yeah.
that's the thing, and so again, not doing the same things over and over and over because you're going to get the same result, insanity, and it's ridiculous. So if people are not texting me and I want that good morning text, good morning beautiful, and it doesn't happen, and I go, hey, you know what? I really appreciate those morning texts from you, and I really look forward to it. Rather than before, you didn't text me,
Exactly.
you didn't say you didn't love me.
Which starts a defensive thing.
Right,
So
exactly. Now you're on attack.
Now I'm being attacked right now.
Yeah.
So,
Right?
but you know what I started doing, if I didn't get it, I would initiate it. Because now I'm changing the paradigm. So if I didn't get the morning text, I'll be the texter.
Yeah.
Good morning, so-and-so. I hope you're having a nice day. And I'm not saying it feels good at that moment, but I'm learning to do it so much where it doesn't mess with my ego. Like I feel like I'm chasing because it all comes down, I care about the person, I love them. So when you put it into that pot, all the other stuff doesn't matter.
Yeah.
She don't care about you. I'm putting it in the pot of love. When you put it in the pot of love, then it's like, none of the stuff even matters.
Yeah.
Because it's all stewing in love.
Yeah. Be the bigger person because you don't know what's going on for people. You don't know if something happened. You don't know if they had bad news.
They had to rush out, to work, and if it's late for work, anything could happen.
Yeah, there's always a reason behind everything. So, and that's the thing. So, again, putting yourself into other people's shoes, being empathetic, being compassionate, and being understanding, and thinking things through before you do it.
Exactly.
It's your
and
action.
Sometimes, giving yourself time before you react.
Oh,
I mean, like that. Sometimes something happens, you send a bad text, like, I should have sent that text. I should have said that. I should have gave myself a little time to think.
Yeah, I say things, and then
it's like, all of a sudden, you just feel good. It's funny, as soon as you push the button, you don't feel good
Then
no
you
more.
see the dots
when you're
coming, and you're like,
when you're texting it feels so good. And then when you sit like, I shouldn't have sent that.
You're like, no.
I should have just looked at it and then erased it.
You see the three dots coming, and then you're like,
exactly.
you're all in, like,
I should have did that.
Fight or flight mode. You got this, and then all of a sudden they're like, said something. They're like, yeah, by the way, Grandma just passed away. This just happened. I was in a car accident, and you're like,
so and so was sick, really sick this morning. I woke up and it's like, oh, damn. And you can't get those opportunities back.
No,
that's the
never.
sad. You can't get those back.
Yeah.
Now you have to go uphill to get those opportunities back, because now the person is not trusting you or not, feeling a certain type of way.
Because you're hammering on them. You got to think things through, especially with men and women, because we're so different.
And especially at this age too,
different.
because we have so many relationship, past relationships that didn't go well. That's data.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing? Are you probably with some girl? Or what are you doing? You're probably with some guy. Oh, you're again working too hard. You don't care about me. All those things are going through that mind.
Associated with something.
Yes.
And it also goes for people that are in their 20s, 30s, or whatever, young love, and they're not as impressionable because they haven't been through the life experiences.
They haven't had all the experiences.
But it's coming, don't worry.
Oh, yeah,
so
well, hopefully,
listen to the more mature
if we
folk.
educate them. Like I said, I'm constantly, when my son was dating his girlfriend, and I could see some of the mannerisms I had, he would get mad at her. It was a situation where she was supposed to come up to see him, and she didn't get a chance to come up to see him because something happened, and he was upset. I mean, he was really upset. Oh, I'm tired of this. I said, D, I understand you're upset. Mm-hmm. I said, but what do you look into her shoes. First, just tell her, this is how you address this. Sweetheart, I really wanted to see you. Mm-hmm. And I'm really disappointed that I didn't get a chance that you're not coming up, whatever. But I hope everything is okay with you. Yes. What do you think she's going to do? She's going to break her neck to find the next experience to see you.
Absolutely.
But see, as a young man, I wasn't taught that.
Yeah.
So mine was attack.
Delivery system is not. Yeah.
Yes. And he would not do this. He's like, wow, Dad, it worked. Oh, did it?
Oh, yeah. You're like, of course it works.
Did it?
That took me like 45 other women to get to that. Yeah, you're like, thank you. Give me a pat on the back for that one.
So you're teaching these young people how to be in these relationships, because life is happening on both sides for these
Absolutely.
people. And when you show empathy, again, like we said, like, babe, I hope everything, I really wanted to see you. I was looking forward. I was planning this and I planned that. It's like, oh, but you attack them.
The disappointment word, and I've learned that, and it's funny because I'm still learning. I've got my little training wheels on.
Constantly learning.
But you fumble your way through it and think before you say it and speak. But put yourself in that person's shoes, but and that's the thing, hey, I was really disappointed. I really like that. And when everything. I do that, and I tell people I was disappointed because, hey, we had plans and I wanted to see you. I was
understand missing you. I was really missing you.
Yeah.
People like, oh, you hitting the nerve.
You're like,
what? You was
they're
missing
bringing
me?
Their butt right
you
over.
was missing me? Wow.
You're like, I love you. And then you get that.
But we think it's the opposite. You attack, and get. You don't get nothing from attacks.
No.
But an attack on yourself.
No, yeah.
They attack you back.
Don't back people into a corner. And you know what? Love is not a possession, you guys. And you need to really just allow people to create a space to be themselves and never try to change people.
Allow the change to happen on its own because that person loves you. And usually, when a person loves you, they will make the change on themselves.
Yeah.
A forced change is never a real change.
No, it's not. It's superficial and it's manufactured and it lasts for a very short period of time. And the thing is that talk through it. I always take myself into the I. I am feeling this way. This is what happened for me when this happened.
No, you.
This is,
you say,
don't be pointing fingers.
You did this to me. That's not the words to use.
You never
I
use
felt like
words.
this when you did that. Not you made me feel like this.
And I don't even explain anything about the other person. I always say, hey, this is how I'm feeling. Not really sure if
you meant to do this to me.
Yeah, but this is how I received it, and it's probably not right. And
Now hold on, women, not in a whiny manner though, not whiny. It has to come from. He laughing.
Who's
it has
whiny?
to be empathetic. It has to be like that heart has to come out like, babe. Like you said before. Yeah. I really was looking forward to seeing you. I was really looking forward to this, and when it didn't happen, I just felt really I missed you. Yeah. But you were supposed to see me, and like that's not the way you're gonna get it.
No, exactly. So
it got to come from the heart.
Come from the heart, be authentic, and be real, and not whiny. And but put it back onto you. Always put it back onto you. And I've learned that the hard way because I'm always like and now it's like, hey, you know what? I am disappointed, but you know what? We'll see each other soon, and I can't wait till the next time I see you. And just make it beautiful. Make it where they wanna. They're gonna want to.
It doesn't feel like a chore now. Now it feels like a chore.
Now it feels like work. Anytime it feels like work, I'm like, I am out.
This is a wrap. We can tie this thing up and sit it down in the conveyor belt. It is over.
Put a cement block on that. Cement boots. Mm-hmm. Okay, go back.
Backtrack. One of my friends said something to me when he first said, I thought it was the stupidest thing I ever heard, but after I reflected on it, he said everybody should stay in like. He said because when they say they love somebody, they've reached the pinnacle of the mountain.
Oh. Okay.
I was like, that was amazing. He said, because in like, you stay in action. You keep telling the girl how beautiful she is. You keep doing some of the things. He said, when you put love up there, you already right at the top of the mountain. So whenever something is not going right, oh, baby, but I love you. Mm-hmm. You know I love you. You know I care about you. So that becomes the top of the thing. So when you stay in like, that means you're constantly trying to impress your girl. You're constantly telling her how beautiful she is. But now that gets replaced with love, and it's like, whenever you're feeling some type of way, I just tell you I love you.
Wow, interesting.
What do you think about that?
I like that. I do like that, and obviously because, I've been through experiences and I understand the difference. And I was asking from a woman's
perspective because from a guy, I was like, it was profound to me.
Yeah, no, I do like that. I do like that because, you get to the top and then it's expected. Yeah. Whenever it's expected, it's not real. You can't fabricate that. It's like, so you can't go back. Mm-hmm. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
And he said it's wow, I never thought of it like that. He said you stay in infatuation, you stay in like. He said because once you get to love, you're at the top of the mountain and you just, it's like what else is there to do? You know that I love you. I ain't got to tell you no more.
Yeah.
But you're like, I want to be told. You like, I want you to tell me I look good. I'm still in good shape. I'm still, the man of your eye, the king of your heart. Yeah. I still want to hear that, but no, I love you. So you don't have to hear that no more.
Words of affirmation. I know we only have a couple of minutes left, but I do want to ask you one question. Mm-hmm. What do you think the biggest reason for men cheating on women is? Do you think there's top
that's we got to come back for that one. I'd love to come back for that one.
Okay,
but
so
right now I'm
going
to give you a short answer to that.
Part 2.
Society. Society has taught that a man should have a lot of women. But my thing, I've made love and I've had sex. Making love is one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had. And at this side of the coin, I will take making love over sex any day. But society, young men of today, all they're doing is having sex. So they don't even know what love making is.
Yeah.
And you got this generation after generation that's just having sex. So when you're just having sex, what is the need to stop and find love when it's just all you know is sex?
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I like that.
So we'll come back on that one as far as I would love to come back and talk about that part of why men cheat, because there's other variables why they do as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. Absolutely.
They're not being affirmed, you know, by their girl, and you know. There's so many different things, but I'd love to come back and talk about that one.
I think that's a great answer, and that's very interesting. And I mean, it's all for all different reasons, and women cheat too. So let's
definitely.
not, you know.
Oh yeah, yes they do.
And I'm going to answer.
They're not left out no more.
I'm going to answer that question for on the female side of things, and then we'll go to part 2 when you come back.
Yes.
But I believe that when we're not feeling that sense of loved and appreciated, and that's the biggest thing. For us is not having that feeling of being wanted and appreciated, being absolutely number one, and being the queen bee. And you always make your guy the king, and always be the queen.
Yes.
You know,
nobody can get in that space.
Yeah, and don't allow people to get in, especially through social media and things like that. All the tools that are there this day and age. So if you're looking for love, you know, you have to invest the time and you have to put in the work. It's not it's not one of those things. It's not an overnight thing.
It's not overnight. And also too, talk to people that are there, that have experienced it. So a lot of people go to people that never had a great relationship, you know, never in love, and you ask these people for their advice, you're only going to get what they have.
I always ask, 30 years or 20 years of marriage.
Because you're going to hear all the hard times. They're going to tell you this was not easy.
Yeah,
a good one was Jay-Z talking about. Jay-Z had a beautiful interview when he's talking about he cheated on Beyonce and so forth, and all the things he said. Being in love was one of the hardest things he's ever experienced in his life.
Yeah. Absolutely. No, and I know. I believe it. And the thing is that...
And maintaining it.
Yeah, and what if they always say, I always ask people that have been in marriages or relationships for over 20, 30 years, and they always say it's about communication, having fun, keeping things light,
and forgiveness.
And having friendship and forgiveness. And being best friends.
You have to forgive your partner, because we're going to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, when you start building up a lot of anger, a lot of unforgiving things, resentment. Well, that's starting from not forgiving. You start stacking that stuff up on the shelf, you have nothing to turn to. Every time you look over there, you got all the things you never forgave that person for. So where's there to move forward? There is nothing.
I love it. This has been such a phenomenal show, and as I knew it would be, we're definitely going to have part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever, however many times.
I'm appreciative of being invited to the show and speak from my heart. I've been on this journey for a while and learning, because the journey wasn't given to me. My dad wasn't in my life. My mom, you know, didn't have a relationship for me to look and try to go out. What is it like? Go out there and mimic, or that's not the right word, but go out there and model. So she didn't model it for me. So it's like I had to go out there, like I tell my son, and get punched and kicked and knocked down and learn all this stuff the hard way, so I can deliver it to you, so that you can have an amazing experience.
Absolutely. Darrian Lorenzo Ferguson live with us tonight in the studio. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to our sponsors at Quest Nutrition and SWAT Fuel. And we're here every Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until next time, stay blessed, healthy, and happy, guys. Thanks. Bye.